walls the whole length of the road now.
That's nice up there.
I mean, it's just
Right up there.
boulders, you know, they don't look good anymore, but you can see that they've got it back to
Wow, yep.
rock walls.
Dave, have you seen what they're doing down just in front of the Fayette store on the left?
Yeah, Timmy Thunder's cutting it.
It looks great. Do you know what he's cutting it for?
I don't know, I think he's just cutting a wood lot.
But another place where you didn't realize there was a rock wall behind all of the crap, and they've selectively cut, and it just looks really nice, kind of a path going up into the woods, and
Nice wood.
it is.
Coming to me.
Is it?
Yeah, well, some of it.
Some of the big poplar and
Ash, pallet log.
Cool.
Timmy does a really nice job. He did cut the one in the valley right down below you.
Mhm.
That must have been 10 years. Real.
Oh, yeah.
It's flawless.
6:30 in Readfield, Maine. Please join me for the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome to our June 22nd regular meeting of the Readfield Select Board. We're going to take the first thing out of order and make our election of our chair and vice chair first.
I'd like to make a motion to, we're not appointing, electing Sean Keegan to be the select board chair.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Dave Linton to be the vice chair.
second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Now that you're not on it anymore. Thank you both for doing a great job this past year. That's why I wanted to nominate you to do it again.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Okay, we'll move back to the regular portion of our meeting. Item 26105, review the select board meetings of the June 8th meeting. That is how it's written in the packet. As now you all know, I read directly from the page.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from June 8th.
Second. I have a motion, a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you. Item 26106, the warrants of number 51 and 52. Take it away, Dave.
Yeah, nothing, no huge ones this time. Again, the payment to David Ledoux, $3,000 to Deergo Assessing for our current reval. It was $8,251 to Kennebec Regional Development Authority. And I was going to ask Eric, what was that one for?
KRDA.
Isn't that First Park?
That's First Park.
Oh, that's
yeah.
the first
Yep.
part one.
That's First Park, yep.
Yep, okay. 2,100, 2850 to Maine Municipal, $12,871.24 to Waste Management and tipping fees and that sort, and 2 separate entries to the Secretary of State for a total of $8,401.82.
I'll make a motion to approve warrants 51 and 52 in the total amount of $79,840.44.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. Okay, now I'm going to go on to select board communication. Any member of the board have anything they want to address at this time? Okay.
I always wanted to say it, I'm pregnant. I said one of these nights I'm just gonna say it.
Well, it must have been some Red Sox game.
Yeah.
Moving on.
that we all know is pregnant. We now have the town treasurer's report. Which meeting are you here for? No, Ryle, do you know?
No,
what
this
Rylan
is a
might be here
public
for?
meeting, so you don't
Yeah,
have to wait
I mean,
outside.
have a seat, Rylan, if you want. But we're gonna be in like an hour. Are you here for this meeting? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, have a seat. Maybe you can say something when it's time to talk to the public.
No.
Anyway, what's next, Sean?
So it's up to you. Town treasurer report.
Treasurer report. All right, I'll run through that real quick. For the month of May, not May, June, we have completed our check reconciliation. All of the accounts are in balance. Much of the financial activity for May and June are just related to the end of the fiscal year. So we close out accounts. We have a lot of just traditional activity, nothing extraordinary. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. This report and the next will be fairly mundane. June is always more interesting because we have the year closed out and we can see really exactly what happened over the course of the year. But as I noted, this report covers the month of May. Revenues and expenditures should be at about 92%. Real estate payments remain unexpectedly down for the month, but also they're just a little bit low for the year. So I just say that real estate payments are kind of muted, and we're seeing that in a few areas, but most prominently there. Transfer station fees are up for the month and year to date, so that's a positive trend. Also, motor vehicles reversed for a while. We were, I think, February, March, April. We had a run where we had seen below average revenue year to year for April of last year versus April of this year and so on. But this month we had a change in that trend. And that could be because last year in May we had a drop, but I'm hoping that it's just a positive sign that things are starting to come back a little bit. But so for the month of May, we did see about a 9.5% increase for motor vehicle revenue. So that was positive. Let's see, year to date, we're up 7.6%. So that's good and very good for the budget in a year that's a little bit leaner. Total receipts are down just under 3% and up 4.6% for the year to date. Again, just a little bit less than anticipated. We would expect something closer to 6%, but it's not a dramatic difference. It's just noticeable. And municipal revenues do remain well within budget in most departments. So that's another positive trend there as well. If you look down at the bottom of the sheet, you'll see most of the departments are still in the 80s, a few in the 90s, and one or two that are close to 100% expended. But those all have their reasons. But it's good to see that, and I think we're in good shape going into the last month of the year.
Excellent. Does anyone have any questions for Eric?
Yes, just on the real estate payments, does it look like most accounts are getting paid? That we don't have a really large difference?
It's not a
from
really
years
large
past?
difference. Some of the things I've seen are a little bit of flagging in the tax club. We've had a few people that have fallen out of that and had to catch back up again. But it's just been little differences here and there. I mean, again, we're talking about a 1 to 2% difference over where we think we should be.
Okay.
Because what we should be seeing is about a 6% increase in taxes collected.
Okay.
Overall, but it's just a little bit, either it's delayed or it's hard to see exactly what's going on, but there's just a little bit of an impact there, I think.
Perfect. Thanks.
You're welcome. So that's it for my treasurer's report, and I gave my manager's report last time, so I'm clear.
All right, perfect. Next up, we have public communication. Any members of the public wish to address the board tonight? No peer pressure, Rylan, you're good? All right, you're good. You can just watch them. Anybody online? Okay, next up, we have item 25-108. So wait a minute.
107.
107, consider reappointment of a slate of board and committee volunteers.
You want to do it, Rebecca?
Sure. I would move that we reappoint the slate of board and committee volunteers as presented in our packet.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. I'm just gonna quickly thank Lori Clark, John Balloon, William Gagnon Holmes, Alan Pazinka, Marty Hainish,
Is there one
Ingrid
for each?
Jensen, Linnea
Just one?
Cooge, Andy Walsh, Les Priest, Brenna Lake, Pam Mitchell, Don Witherall, Hannah Flannery, Alan Turgeon, Greg Leinbach, Henry Whittemore, and Michael LaBerge for continuing to volunteer in our communities. I'm gonna scroll for 20 pages.
Does anyone know what page we end that on?
It's like, I think, 80. I think that was most of the packet.
Okay, I'm down to 50 something.
No,
Yeah,
we're
that's way beyond that.
60. It's 60.
60.
Oh, there it is. It's 59.
Okay, we would like to now move to 25-108 and appoint select board members to the following
Just throw 'em.
positions. So,
Eric, do we not need to sign each individual one?
Nope, just the slate is sufficient.
Sorry.
so I would
Fair question.
welcome, although we can appoint, we can also volunteer for any of these to start us off. Note taker, timekeeper.
I can do that.
Rebecca crushed it last year. I think we should keep.
Yeah, and then we were under time most all the time.
I
so
agree.
I like a timekeeper.
Even if it's just for luck, let's
Right.
keep it going. All right, so let's look at our quarterly financial warrant reviews. We need 4 of you to organize yourselves in that manner. So for the first quarter, that would be starting in September 1, right? Or
Nope,
July 1.
July 1.
July 1. So who wants to take July, August, and September?
All good with the same order
I'll
as
take
each.
whichever one no one else wants. I'm fine.
Everybody's good with the quarter they had. then.
I don't know what I had.
I was October, November, December, and I'm fine with that.
So Q2 for Rebecca.
I think
Feel like
Jeremy
I
was
was
just
quarter
before
three.
me.
I'll do quarter 1
So you're July, August, September. Okay, that was easy.
and you're
1,
4.
Yep.
2, 3.
So this was my, what, I have one more? One more. One more?
There might be an end of year one.
Yeah, you might have one. Okay,
And I'll keep doing the weekly one if that's all right with everybody.
yeah, if I'm around, I don't mind jumping down anyway, but it doesn't.
If you do jump down, I want someone to let me know so I don't,
Teresa usually says she would. She will. Or if
Yeah,
I signed
but I
it.
don't get noticed.
Okay, I'll text you. If I'm just here, it's randomly.
Yeah,
it
if you're
seems to be
here and you do
Tuesdays
it,
that I'm here,
text me,
That's why it happens.
because
yeah.
then I don't make a point of making sure I'm here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Catherine, continuing on you here, Solid Waste Recycling Committee.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Age Friendly Committee Representative.
That was me. I can't really make the meetings, but I'm happy to still be the representative.
It's a tough one because it's during the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we have a good town staff now that helps us with that, which is different from years past, right? We have Jen who goes. So I think that still works, don't you, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, some of these are not required, but it's helpful to have that liaison.
Yep.
I think the age friendly may have, you're right, been more of a legacy one from when we were in need of a bit more support. Also trying to just keep a solid direction and connection
Yep.
with that group. So
Perfect.
So Rebecca got the 2 that are awesomely easy.
this is a trend here. I don't know. You guys gonna make it do some
Great.
smart-
People are on that side of the room evidently.
Readfield Enterprise Committee. You're gonna get them to go virtual at some point, is that?
If we ever meet, then yes, I will.
Neighbors driving neighbors.
I will take that one on.
Thank you. First Park.
So I did make them go virtual.
That was the one, right?
And their next meeting is their first virtual meeting, so I will do that again.
Perfect.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Hi, Cindy.
Cool.
So Board of Assessors. I'm happy to stay on the Board of Assessors.
I am too, unless somebody else wants to.
Keep the Board of Assessors the way it is. Jaren, Sean, and Dave. No objections there? Perfect. All right. We will move on to item 25-109, consider the reappointment of municipal officials. Jeez, Sean. Go
I'll
ahead.
make a motion to appoint Eric Dyer to our town manager and our road commissioner and our tax collector and our treasurer and our welfare administrator and our public access officer.
Second. I have a motion and a second for Eric to continue to do all his wonderful duties. And any further discussion?
Yes, thank you for doing a great job being responsible and timely with all of those duties.
You're welcome.
All those in favor? That is unanimous.
I'll make a motion to accept the resignation of Sean Roderick from the school.
Hold on, you jumped ahead.
Whoops.
I thought you were about to tell me Lee Mank was resigning for a
I
second.
know, me too.
What do you mean? That's
What are
not
you
on
talking
here.
What's next?
Lee Mank is fire chief.
Where's that?
I don't know, but
We
it's
had
the
some
next,
bullets under the town officials, that's all.
Oh, it's not an actual,
on the agenda item, it's Lee Mank is fire chief.
I make a motion to reappoint Lee Mank as fire chief, Karen Peterson as transfer station manager.
Second. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor? That's unanimous.
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Sean Roderick from the Marana Cook School Board with regrets.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? I would just, go ahead. Yeah, I would just like to thank Sean for all his years of being on the board. It's definitely not an easy task, and I really appreciate everything he said and done for the kids and in mind and what he's done on the board. So thanks, Sean.
I will second that.
Agree.
All right. So all those regretfully in favor? Thank you very much. That was unanimous. So at this point, we are on 26-111. Consider a temporary appointment to the RSU 38 school board. Eric.
Sure. So with Sean's resignation, we have a vacancy. Under state law, the board is allowed to make an interim appointment until we have an election. And I think we all had asked around a little bit, but we haven't had anybody come forward immediately. We certainly can do some advertising. The situation is that the school board is effectively done for the season. They don't typically meet during the summer. However, we have a really important process going on now with the establishment of a strategic planning committee. So there will be some work being done over the summer. So I would encourage anybody that has an interest to reach out to the board or the board to do some advocacy in trying to get folks interested. But regardless, it'd be good to have an interim. The next step after you appoint an interim would be to have that election. And so we have two possibilities there, maybe three. The first one would be to have a special on-floor town meeting sometime in August to elect someone to that position, because it is traditionally an elected position. Alternatively, you could hold a concurrent election with the November elections, which would be just for that one town position and any other business we had to take care of. Those are the pros and cons to both of those. It would be nice to keep the November election clean because we have so much else going on with state and federal matters. But it's already happening, so we wouldn't have to have any additional, not too much additional burden on staff to do that. The summer time is nice. Anytime you have an on-floor town meeting, people can just get together. We don't have to have all the formal ballots and all that stuff. It makes it a lot easier. So some pros and cons there.
Now, is it, and remind me if I'm wrong, didn't the last, when Pat Clark first ended up on the board, didn't we appoint her for the remaining term that somebody had stepped down and waited
Yes.
until the next town meeting to run an election?
And that
That's the third option.
that's the third option.
That's what you were getting.
And
I'm sorry.
well, and the third option would be to leave it until next June. But here it is June, and leaving that position without an elected person for a year, doesn't sit quite well with me. But it's certainly up to you if you want to make that decision.
But the law says we have to appoint someone no later than the next scheduled town meeting.
Correct.
And the
yeah,
next
which is
scheduled
June.
town meeting is
November.
next June.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's legal for us to wait until then. And maybe we won't have someone right away, so it may not be all that long.
It may not, but again, I think it's really important to fill that position too. So there's a few things happening here.
Should we give it till our next meeting at least and see if we can get somebody that may be interested in that?
Yes, I think we should advertise it somehow.
A little harder, or promote it a little more, 'cause
Can we post it on the town Facebook page and on,
Yeah, we can do all those things.
on the e-alert thing? I don't know that it's worth spending money to put it in a paper.
well, right. And
Who
I mean,
reads?
even if we have an on-floor election, if nobody's interested in doing it, then I mean, what is the difference?
Well, we probably wouldn't schedule an election until we have someone to appoint.
Correct. Yeah,
Right.
at least someone, I mean, even in the interim. I think the people that I talked to.
So in that case, why not just appoint them?
Right. Well, if we appoint them, then we can schedule an election.
See how many people we get interested. If we have one person interested,
Right,
we have 16 people interested, it's going to change our decision process.
exactly.
I'm all for just doing an on the floor town meeting, once we have people or person interested,
Yeah.
and just make it official. And not cost us thousands of dollars and have to have the polls open and
Yeah, I'd
hire
prefer,
ballot counters, and it's a school board seat.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But then again, if we only have one person,
We can
We
appoint
just
them and
appoint
then just have a special town meeting to elect them.
or wait, we can appoint them and wait till
until
the
the
next,
the
until June.
following year.
We could, but Eric was saying he's not as comfortable with waiting
It's hard to
close
say.
to a year.
But if we
But hey,
appoint them, they
and
can be
just
there.
because
I
I'm
think you meant-
comfortable doesn't mean you have to do it. So,
Oh, I took it as you were uncomfortable with not having that position filled until next year.
oh, yeah, I mean, both of those things, but
Yeah.
I think even if someone, I mean, the people I talked to actually only wanted to do it for the couple months. It's gonna be a challenging seat. There's no question. Because of the controversy that's coming up with the need to look at some, school consolidation issues. It's gonna be tough. But, so I'm not comfortable with leaving it open. I'm also not comfortable with, if there is someone who's interested, just appointing them until next June. So those two things.
Are there restrictions on who can apply? For instance, if you are employed in any capacity with the school district, can you be on the school board?
I'd have to look at that. I believe you can. It would just have to be some recusal process, but I can check statute on that.
I mean, there could be some people who are maybe not teachers, but who are involved in the school in other capacities who might be interested. They just wouldn't be able to perform certain roles with wages and contracts.
I'll look into that and I'll answer those questions or have them ready anyway, because there's a fair chance that someone applying might have the same questions. So
Right.
I will make a note.
Well, and it might give us a pool of people to reach out to.
Yes.
If there are people who are already employed, they may be interested in representing their town and not realize that they can, because I would have thought if I'm employed by the school district, I can't be on the board.
Kind of makes sense.
I don't think you can, but
So we'll find out.
yeah.
Go.
Okay.
And you can't be a select board member and a school board member, correct?
Right.
Someone asked me that today.
So we're all off the hook. We've already been elected.
All right, I'm gonna move on. Item
All right.
26-103, conduct a second reading of a policy on game officials and compensation.
Has anything changed, Eric?
Just the two edits that you asked me to make, removing some contradictory language. And there was a typo where I left a letter off and it made a word that still didn't show up in spell check what was wrong. So corrected both of those.
Yes,
you knew she'd
chart.
find it.
Chart is
and
now chart.
There we go. Look at that.
Okay.
I see nothing I'm concerned of anymore, that, I think
we're all pretty good with it the last time anyway.
we
other
just
than
need to
the
make
grammar.
changes.
I'll
yeah.
make a motion that we approve the Town of Readfield policy on game officials and compensation as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? That is unanimous.
Great, thank you. I'm really excited to get that one into place.
Okay, great. Next item we have is 26112, consider any action related to the executive session held earlier in the meeting. So what I'd like to make sure people know is that we worked on a consent agreement based on some issues that we had regarding some ordinance pieces. This consent agreement will really help us lead to a point where the town will get some reimbursement for our legal fees that for the work that has happened. It will result in some changes to the property. But overall, there's more pieces that the landowner will be going through with the planning board to continue that process and getting the property under corrective ordinance that we're working on. So I would take a motion to approve that consent agreement.
I'll make a motion to approve a consent agreement by and between Heather Lawrence and the Town of Readfield, which has already been agreed to by Heather Lawrence.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor? That's unanimous.
I'm gonna pass around just the signature page.
Perfect. Item 26113, consider signing the CEO interlocal agreement with Wayne approved at a town meeting.
We approve this as well.
Eric Wayne did approve it.
Wayne did approve that, yes.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve the interlocal agreement between Readfield, Maine and Wayne, Maine for the code enforcement officer, local plumbing inspector as presented.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Although, any further discussion? All those in favor? That is unanimous.
Guess we should just note that was as approved by the voters at town meeting.
Yeah.
So I'm sending around two originals. We're gonna countersign both. So just make sure you sign both copies and I'll be all set.
26114, consider authorizing the town manager to sign the Kennebec Land Trust project agreement approved at town meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the project agreement with the Kennebec Land Trust as approved at town meeting.
Second.
I have a motion, a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? That is unanimous.
You're on a roll, Dennis. I'm just gonna let you finish.
I'm just waiting for someone to start and then I'm
All
like
right.
looking at the
Item
clock.
26115, discuss the annual select board goal setting and retreat.
So I put forward a standard template here with the agenda and the included appendices, but we'll have the minutes from the last goal-setting retreat. And just for the benefit of those watching online and for those in the audience, the goal setting is something we do annually to help, align the work of the municipal staff with the goals of the select board and feedback they've received from the public. Overall, it really is a way that we help to set the direction of the town and some of the priorities that we work on, some of the things we spend money on, but not exclusively funding related. Some of these are aspirational and just things that we do to make our community better that don't have a big impact. But regardless, so we have a standard time or schedule and timing for that. We had done it July last year. That feels a little bit crowded this year, but I wanted to leave it up to the board. I dropped this in just before the calendar. I figured it'd be a good segue, but the one thing that really isn't there, unless you'd like to make changes, is just the date and time. So I'm open to any suggestions the board has on when you'd like that to happen.
So I will tell you the only Monday that I am in Readfield in July is the 6th of July.
I can't do the 6th.
We have done it on like Wednesdays and things like that in the past too, so that's an option.
Let me rephrase that. The only week I am in Readfield in July is the week of the 6th.
So August looks pretty good, I think.
And we're already meeting with Winthrop Ambulance on the 3rd, so it can't be that day.
Oh, do we have a meeting? No, we have a, oh, we don't have a meeting on the third, do we? We're meeting with the ambulance.
Do you want?
We don't have our meeting set yet.
Oh, I thought we had a schedule with the tentative.
That's what we're doing is the next.
No.
item.
I think you're talking about the Winthrop ambulance one's on the 3rd.
Yeah, that one's on. the
Right,
third.
right. So,
So
What I was talking about.
so we can't
conflicting
have our retreat
with-
that day.
could we do the retreat like on a Wednesday?
I-
Well, let's start backwards. For those of you who are working, does 5 o'clock work as an opening time?
Depends on the day of the week.
I can make it work. Yep.
Okay,
I'd try to avoid Tuesdays because of potential conflict with planning board meetings, things like that, but
That's okay.
Thursdays usually look good.
do we look for having one meeting kind of a month for July, August, September, October, typically?
Through September, I believe. I'm getting down to that calendar right now.
Yeah, it looks like there's one a month through, but I was just really thinking about when we want to do the retreat. We want to wait till August to do the retreat?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm not the only voice here, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. It sounds like everybody's pretty busy in July.
I think it was good last year with Rebecca being new to the board that we did it earlier,
Yeah, true.
just so that we were all included, but we're the same board, so,
My first year was like September. we did it.
yes.
Yeah,
And that's
September
really
could-
pretty late.
Yeah, it is. It is late, but it would avoid having 3 meetings in 1 month in the summertime. So just to,
Yeah, if we're gonna have this Winthrop meeting on the 3rd of August, then we have our regular meeting on the 17th. Do we want to have a 3rd in August to do our retreat, or are we good with waiting till September at that point?
So, all right, so this is a tentative calendar that
Yeah,
it
we're
is
looking
tentative.
at.
Yep. So you can move things around.
How long a meeting do we need on the 17th? Could we do our retreat and meeting on the same night?
oh, my wife just told me I'm away on the 17th.
So someone is watching, all right?
No, she's not watching, I text. I
Oh,
was
you
like,
text her. Look, go and dash my hopes.
I know.
All right.
Yes, she's watching on YouTube.
I mean, we could do a Wednesday evening or something to that effect. The 12th or 13th might be a way to do that. That's not too painful. Just do a weeknight.
Are you talking August?
August.
I'm on
Yeah.
vacation that week.
Well, we don't want to do it.
Which week are you on vacation?
The week of the 10th
Okay.
in August.
And we could do it the week of the 3rd and just do.
Oh, God, the week of the 3rd.
So, okay. All right. So
How about the
um,
week of the 24th?
There we go.
I'm good that week.
All right.
I can't do Wednesday.
27th, Thursday.
May 7th, I'm free.
I'm gonna go back to, can we do the select board meeting and the retreat on the 24th? We didn't use the whole time with the retreat last year. I don't think we need the whole time for the retreat either.
If we start at 5, August, we're gonna be light.
Typically.
It's typically a light one.
Right.
So we did an hour scheduled for, if we started at 5, I can probably.
We could start the select board meeting at 7. So we could do the retreat until 7 and then 7 to whenever, no later than 8. Does that work?
Works for me.
I would prefer, because of the public aspect, that we did the meeting first. And if the meeting gets over early, we go into our retreat early.
So you want to
I
start
would
the
hate
meeting
if
at
we were-
5?
I would hate if we finish our retreat and then we're all sitting around waiting to start a public meeting for the select board meeting is all I was thinking.
Can we do 5 or should we do it at 6?
You can certainly do 5 if it works for everybody. And you said, did you mean the 17th or did you mean the 24th?
24th.
The 24th.
Okay, so moving that to the end of the month, okay.
July.
No,
August.
August 24th.
Are you texting to make sure you don't have
Yeah.
plans also?
You guys are terrible. I'd do the same
Is
thing.
that my first?
I have to ask my entertainment director.
I don't blame you.
That might not be the best night for me. I have to find it.
That's why I told her to stand by. Okay, I've got nothing on the 24th. I'm good on that. But now that doesn't work for you.
Okay, I will find it. Open rehearsals, August 31st, I can't do.
So 20
Perfect. 24th is
24th.
perfect.
I would propose a 5:30 start
For the retreat or for the board meeting?
for the board meeting.
Start with board meeting, that way people who work have a chance to get here.
5:30 start for the board meeting and then straight into the retreat after.
With dinner after, during,
Yep,
we can eat while we retreat.
yep.
As we do.
So
Perfect.
we'll schedule it 5:30 to 6:30, so no later than 6:30 ending the public meeting.
Yep.
I mean, the retreat's public, I didn't mean
Right.
that,
Yeah.
but
There's no agenda.
the
items.
regular meeting.
Sound good, Eric?
Sounds great. So I have a change to the calendar, moving from the 17th to the 24th of August. July, we're going to leave on the 27th. Anything else for September? Does that date look good? Because that'll take care of that first quarter for us.
September 14th.
That's fine.
Can I ask
No,
that you
it's-
make digital group for us? So that we don't know, we'll have to individually add this to the calendar, a shared group, a shared calendar
Oh, sure. Yeah, do a Google Calendar for,
for all our select board meetings.
yeah, I can do that easy. Yep.
Does anyone have a problem with just going through December right now for
No,
meeting
not at all.
dates? I think it's
Just to be
nice for the
clear.
public to know in advance for people
Right.
who want to schedule things they have to ask us about.
Yeah, yeah. But we're not doing the 17th, correct? We're changing that to the
We're changing that
24th.
24th. So you won't be here the 27th of
I will
July?
not be here this Wednesday. No.
Okay.
I will be in the college dorm in northern Maine.
Have fun with that.
I'm not driving back from there. That's very different from
Yeah.
driving back from Thomas.
Well, they may want to.
So were you guys okay with October through December, those dates? Does that work? Everybody?
When's
Yep.
the moose hunt week?
If we don't need both of the
Did you get
meetings in October, I'm okay with us not having both of them. Because I
Okay.
think in some months, some years, we have not had two in October because we really don't have enough business.
That's true.
But we can schedule them.
Yeah, I'd suggest dropping that 5th then, because that's a little bit crowded for the treasurer's reports anyway.
So
Um,
drop the 5th.
Yeah, that's my
Let's do
recommendation.
that. That's really good for me.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then which is the joint meeting? Is that the 16th of December? Is that the CIP meeting with the
Correct, that
budget?
CIP meeting was the first joint meeting.
Okay,
Drop.
That's the 16th one.
yep. And will the employee meeting be that week or the week after of Christmas?
I would expect it would be the 17th, Thursday the 17th.
Okay. You guys all know where I'm going with that, right?
Hold on, no.
We all donate to the employee baskets.
Catherine wants your money on the 7th.
Right. 7th of December is what you.
I don't want it on the day of, no. I want it ahead of time.
You know-
Or
you-
your contribution,
You
Sean.
know you're gonna have to remind me. There will be a contribution.
Cool. Are we all good with through December?
I think so.
And we struck out the 5th of October.
Yes.
I'm not sure about next week, so I'll just make the rest of it happen. That's how I roll.
And actually, August has, we don't need all of us in Winthrop on the 3rd, correct?
You don't. And the other thing in August that I'll mention is we also have the first Friday in August, the 7th, is the summer residence meeting that we
All right,
typically have. So
You want to do that, Dave?
I don't mind.
I didn't put it on the calendar, but I wanted to mention it.
We're going to do that.
Is that the
August
first?
7th?
Is that the first night of Heritage Days?
No, Heritage
No.
Days is 14-15.
I thought
No,
it
it's
was the
not.
Second weekend.
Nope, it's the 7th, 8th.
Yeah, I'm right.
It's always the second weekend.
Oh, it is.
Uh,
You still want to do it that weekend? then?
I'll check with Jan on that, because
The Historical Society is already advertised for
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
7th.
sure it
Are
is
they?
on the 8th.
So we'll revisit this date, so I don't have to remember it. right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
that's
you
easy
can't do
enough,
it that,
Yeah, that
no,
would
no.
not be.
So
good.
there is like
Right.
the sock hop. There is
Yeah.
events on the
I don't
7th.
know why I was thinking that
Yeah.
was, anyway, I'll get
Well,
my-
that would be
I'll
a
get my
great,
math
be a
straight,
great
so
thing for the summer residents to attend.
It would be.
team,
Let me look at that.
Monday, 11 to.
It's my favorite weekend of the year.
16.
Heritage Days?
I love Heritage
Monday.
Days. I
Yeah, oh, so this
I
year,
absolutely love
I'm
it.
in charge of the sock hop, and we're doing the summer of '66. We're gonna do music from the summer of 1966.
Right.
Gonna try to get some classic cars down at the beach.
Yeah.
Gonna have some brass, some Beach, Beach Boys, Beatles. It's gonna be good stuff.
All right,
So, yeah.
Committee,
that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Thursday, 12.
I can't get in my email right now to check. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm sure Catherine's right. She usually is. So,
Okay, I am moving
We'll
on.
just go with that.
just stop there, right?
Oh, we just jumped into the next item. So that was well done. We've taken care of item 26116.
See how we did that?
Any other business, upcoming meetings or future agenda items anyone would like to add? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor? It's unanimous, 20 minutes early.
This-